right, I'm seeing on Facebook some of my friends have been posting these videos about Obama. Now, first off, let me say this. I am in no way, no form or fashion am I an Obama supporter. I probably dislike Obama more than anybody you know. I don't agree with any of his politics. His military strategy sucks. He has done probably worse for this country than any other president, period. And that's my opinion. You're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. Okay, and I do honestly believe that he is one of the worst presidents I never voted for. Matter of fact, I've got a tattoo that says "No Obama, no socialism." Okay, and I agree with it. Okay, but this is one case, and probably the only case you'll ever hear me defend him, and I'm going to right here. There's a video that Fox put it out. Okay, Fox News put it out, or that's where I think it originated. Anyway, long story short, it showed up. I seen it on Facebook. One of my friends, another guy doing like Obama, they showed it, and it says the video is entitled. Let me look at it real close because I want to get this correct. It says, President says pulling U.S. troops out of Iraq was not his decision. And in this video, they tell you what he says, and they show where he says this in 2014. This year, they show what he said, that it was not his decision. And then they go on to showing you a loop of times that he says this. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. Just listen real quick. Okay, over and over and over and over and over, they play where he says, I promised to end the war in Iraq, and I did. I promised to end the war in Iraq, and I did. Okay, that's where I have this video. While I agree with you, he probably was responsible for pulling the troops back, okay? And he's not claiming it. But my problem is that this video that you're using don't prove nothing. Nada. Okay, I don't care how many times he sits and says, I promised to end the war in Iraq, and I did. Because here's the problem. There's a difference in ending a war and taking out a presence. Okay, an example, we have troops in Germany. Okay, we have troops all over the world, but that does not mean we're at war there. Okay, I've been to Germany. We wasn't at war in Germany. Okay, we was always on high alert, but we was never at war. What I'm saying, it's just because he's saying I ended the war, that is not equal to him saying I pulled all the troops out, okay? Because you can still have troops there without being at war, okay? You can still have a military presence. He never said, nowhere in this video did I hear President Obama say, I pulled all the troops out of Iraq. Go watch the video. I'll put a link to that video in here, okay? So you can go see the video. Tell me, does he say it? Like I said, I'm not a pro-Obama. I don't like Obama. I've got tattoos saying I don't like Obama, and I still don't, okay? I'm ready for him to go his ass somewhere else, okay? And give somebody else a chance to run this country who can do it the right way. But I have to say that the video that they're flashing all over Facebook, all over the place, doing this, is way out of left field. It ain't got nothing that's apples and oranges, y'all. So that's just my opinion. And my American right gives me the right to have that opinion. Peace.